What's up? What's up?
It's good, family.
Cracking. Was cracking.
Man, I don't care what
We all back.
I think that's one of the coldest damn intros ever.
I mean, I would have to agree with you, although I think you just think so because your ass put it together.
That's probably why.
That's why he think. But I mean, I gotta give credit what credit is due. Once every 5 years, this nigga do some dope shit.
every 5.5. Every 5.5.
Okay, 5.5.
5.5. 5.5. Okay.
Don't take that half off, goddamn.
Damn, son.
So what we talking about today? What we talking about?
Well, everybody that was tuning in last week, we got the lovely Shells back here.
She back.
What the hell? Who got a
Word?
Somebody got a buzz over there?
That's my what you call it. Don't worry about that. Anyway,
she got some pop pie shit going on.
Don't worry about
we are back in the building.
Facts.
For you all that, hey, we finally got our first trollers in. Whatever.
That shit bring their ass on back.
Yeah, this is
what they feel like
insane.
We not those people. So it's easy to just kick your ass off. We're not about to get into no argument. One, I don't argue. We could debate all day. We could have a heated debate, but I'm not going to argue with any stupid ass people. That's just not going to happen.
Negative.
So, so what's up? What y'all want to talk about?
Don't kick it off. I know y'all got plenty of shit on your mind.
Well,
Shells ain't been here. I know she got shit on her mind.
You know she does.
Of course I do. So it hasn't been really put in the news or the media because they don't want to really tell. They don't really want to cover the real news anyway.
Right.
So that's what we here for. But the whole thing with this Jeffrey Epstein situation.
Okay.
With him, killing himself, as you see, I put that in quotations.
Allegedly.
And everything leading up to that right now. So apparently his girlfriend, Giselle Maxwell, I think that's how you say her name, has been arrested with her ties into his island, and his island being predominantly known for there being children there that they supposedly are doing like sexual acts. The news is some parts of the news talk about sexual acts. You're pretty much raping children. Okay, let's just be clear and fucking cut here.
Right.
Pedophilia running rampant in this motherfucker. So a judge has recently wanted to get documents from Giselle Maxwell's case unsealed, and it took them a minute to unseal it, but now they have been unsealed. And of course, the very first person that has been talked about on there has been Bill Clinton, about there allegedly being two young girls that have been, allegedly raped by this man.
By Bill Clinton?
Yes.
Okay.
My thing is, I know the reason why, but it's like, why is this not in mainstream media? Why aren't they talking about it? They want to keep a eye on, what's going on with that. And hey, Nikita, yes, it's definitely Pedo Island. And the fact that there's a lot of people associated with this flight log to Epstein's Island is amazing. Not only is it a flight, it's also he had like an underground train. So it's more than one way to get there.
Wow.
They say that Trump has been associated with it. However, according to the documentation and evidence that's being put forth, it's exonerating him. Not saying that he hasn't done no shit, not giving him a leeway, but I mean, we all about facts. Proof is in the pudding right now. So there's nothing really too much attaching him to the situation as we know for right now.
And this is from old girl, right?
Who?
This is from her court files being unsealed, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
But see, here,
I thought you had something more to say.
No. I'm just trying to get clarification. My bad.
Right. No. And if y'all want any of the information, I have it for y'all. But to me, it's like, why is this not being put in the mainstream media? Because
Nikita just said it.
Huh?
Nikita just said it.
Right. Money talk, bullshit, run a marathon.
Because of the money. If you follow the money train, a lot of powerful people will be exposed. Exactly. People that you think you love and you like, they about to be put on the fucking burner. I think a lot of people are going to be necessarily shocked and awe and disbelief. A lot of motherfuckers is going to be in denial. But hey, it's going to be what it is. And I think that it needs to be put out there.
Here's what's going to probably happen. You're going to have some people be sacrificial lambs, but some of your most powerful people are going to kind of get kind of swept under the rug. That's just
here's why Bill Clinton ain't gonna catch no heat for none of this, right? And I don't know if it's true, not whatever, because you have too many conflicting stories.
Right.
Because like that's why I asked for clarification on it, whether or not the files indicated that he actually, because during the Epstein documentary, you actually had a dude that worked there, that actually lived on the island and worked there, and said that he quit because of what he heard was happening, and he had daughters. But he stated that he's like, I've seen Bill Clinton here, but I've never seen him, and he and like another female was like, I've never seen him do anything inappropriate. So you that's gonna be some hearsay shit. He's gonna get heat. That's gonna go away for him.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny about that? If this is a whole entire island set with supposed to be some pedophilia shit, how are we believing a motherfucker that say they saw some shit?
Did you
there for that shit too?
Did you see? Well, the dude claimed he didn't know. The dude that worked there claimed he didn't know. I mean, look, you need to watch the documentary. But I was
I haven't seen it.
I was sitting there like, this is because he said what made him quit was I forgot, it had something to do with some of the allegations that came out, and somebody asked him. One of the girls asked him. Somebody asked him. They said, "Do you have kids?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "I have like 2 daughters or some shit like that." And they was like, "Would you let your daughter come here?" And he was like, 2 days later, I think some shit like that. He was like, "I can't work here no more."
Hell to the motherfucking no.
You know.
Hell to the no.
Yeah. But I mean, watch that Epstein shit. When you look at it, one of the first names they bring up, but they're careful not to say anything inflammatory, is Trump. Like how close him and Trump was. Let me tell you something, man. Birds of a feather, my nigga. Birds of a feather.
So,
okay. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You not gonna like me and David are close. We cool. Me and you are close. Some shit is not gonna come out about you that I don't know. Like I can look. Some shit will come out and I'll be like, yeah, nah, not for real. Because as long as we've been around each other, I've either sensed if some allegations come out, and I haven't at least sensed it or at least seen it once, because ain't nothing they can tell me about, neither one of y'all. That be like, let's see, in all the time I've known them, nah, I ain't never seen shit like that, because ain't nobody that good that I don't catch a glimpse of something about you, and we're tight. Now, if we just some passerby, I see you like, hey, what's up? You good? All right, and I'm out. But we hang out. I've been to your house. You've been to my house. I've been to your house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've been around each other. So that as close as them 2 motherfuckers was, you ain't gonna tell me, nah.
But they did say at one point, for some reason, Trump had got mad at him about something, and then he just stopped fucking with him altogether. It's never been said what was his reasoning though.
You know why Trump would? What? Okay, well look, think about Trump. Anytime Trump get mad at a motherfucker, it's only for one reason, because you're not serving his purpose.
Yeah.
Right. Whether it be financially or whatever, it's got to have something to do with pushing an agenda or a purpose for him. financially.
You know what?
So it had to be something dealing with some money.
It's definitely clear that he is an ego. He has an ego. But I think
look, anybody that gotta tell you how smart they are is a dumb motherfucker. And Trump quick to tell you that how smart he is.
And you know what? Here's the problem that I have with all these Trump supporters. I don't give a shit if you support Trump. Whatever. Do what you do.
At this point, I do. And I'll tell you why. But go ahead.
You should be able to call him out on the bullshit. Just like the Trump supporters wanted Obama supporters to call Obama out on whatever bullshit they felt he did, the Trump supporters should do the same thing. So the motherfuckers are hypocritical.
I give you that, but here's my thing. Like I said earlier, birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to stand up against what Trump says and does, then that means you're complicit in what he says and does. At which point, that means that you, if given the chance, you would do to me. You would do the same shit. So I'm holding you accountable too. That's why I tell people at this point in time, silence is not an option.
Nope.
Either you're gonna call out the bullshit or you're not. And if you don't, if you want to be quiet, that's fine, because that speaks volumes for me anyway. So be quiet, and I'll be sure to be able, I will put you in that category. I've gotten rid of more motherfuckers than a little bit off of Facebook and every other social media outlets because of they supported Trump. But people say that's petty. No, nigga, that's real. Because if Trump had his way, we'd all be in chains around this bitch.
Oh, yeah. So Audrey Stewart said,
"Oh, this is absolute facts, Audrey.
The true powerful people would not let some of the elite become exposed. They would lose too much money." Let me say this: if you don't know, the Catholic Church is involved. We all know that. This is a global scandal, occult ritual practice, secret societies for the elite. I'm gonna tell you one of the problems that I had with the Catholic Church.
Facts.
The Catholic Church, when all this pedophilia came out about the Catholic Church, they came out and said, okay, if you molested one child, you can still preach. So yes, when all that came out, they said one child. So you saying they get a one child minimum?
They're like, hey dog, did you go over your one child limit? Okay, you good.
Right.
Come on, man.
So yes, I had a problem with that. It's a few other things that I had a problem with the Catholic Church, but that was the biggest.
Man.
That was the biggest right there.
Man.
But I want to play a video of one of the Ron's favorite groups out there.
This nigga on some bullshit.
Nah, this ain't no bullshit. This ain't bullshit. You'll like this one.
Oh, I swear I'm finna try to join them motherfuckers. Fuck with you.
I just found this video today. I was like, okay, shit.
That's from 4th of July.
This is the NFAC.
I posted that shit on my page. When dude gave the whole speech and everything. Yeah, that's look, man, look. But one thing, keep it real. You Google or you go to do a YouTube search of 13-year-old girl shooting, right? For all these Negroes running around here talking about they ready for a race war, y'all better sharpen your skills and get your mind right, because this little 13-year-old girl is wrecking shit.
13-year-old girl shooting?
Yeah, she's on a shooting range, and I'm talking about with the rifle. She moving like walking, reloading while she walking, boom, getting back on target. She killing shit. Y'all not ready for this type of shit. Y'all think y'all ready for a race war. Y'all better get your mind together.
But it ain't enough people even thinking in that capacity, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So all these niggas out here talking reckless, yo, get your money right first. Let's worry about getting our economic situation together first.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why this place right here is not ready for no race war. Because
it's an original motion picture soundtrack today.
Man, look. So the baby just got shot yesterday in Cabrini Grange. 9-year-old.
I'm sounding like DJ Khaled right now. Another one.
I'm not even
And
surprised.
You know my boy Booney, that's the CD. He was there. He held the baby. He tried to comfort the mother, and the baby got to the hospital and died.
That's traumatizing as hell.
And I seen the story to that. That's very traumatizing. When he was talking to me yesterday, he you could tell he was damn near in tears. And unfortunately, Chicago to date, we have at least 40 kids that's been killed through gun violence.
40 of them. So that's 40 potential Obamas, Michelle, rocket scientists, heart surgeons, dentists, whatever. Even if it's a custodian, you don't know what fire you putting out. You know what I'm saying? What flame you putting out.
And that's just in the city of Chicago. Just
from being stuck on doing nigga shit.
Right. And
fighting over blocks. Now here's what's tripped out. All these fake woke motherfuckers, right? And because a lot of them are gangbanging, fake gangbangers, they quick to say, when you talk about economic empowerment, they quick to say that we don't own the nothing on the blocks where we live, this, that, and blah, blah, blah. This ain't our shit, no way. But you'll kill a motherfucker over the same blocks that you just said we don't own.
Right.
You claiming that shit.
Well, y'all know who the one that owns this shit, the one that's promoting this shit, and a columnist, guy from the Tribune just got demoted for pointing this shit out because he's talking about a Jew. And
we can't be anti-Semitic on this show because we're gonna get shut the fuck down.
This guy right here,
I don't. Yeah.
And he was the columnist is John Cass, who was a senior columnist, condemned George Soros for doing the support, and also Soros just sent $2.5 million to Kim Fox's re-election campaign.
To who?
Kim Fox's re-election campaign.
Kim Fox.
Yes.
This motherfucker, he don't even live in Chicago.
That's how you know it's some demonic shit going on.
He like,
if he funding something, it ain't got nothing for the attention of black people. So he sending Kim Fox money. I mean, Kim Fox is doing something to assist his agenda. Negative. Her ass got to go to
you mean letting out Negroes with violent backgrounds?
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, what I wanted to say about the pedophile shit too. It's like, okay, why is this so like swept under the rug so crazy? But they pushing the agenda of Black Lives Matter. And if you've been on this show and seen this show, you already know how I feel about that. But the children life obviously don't fucking matter. And David has said that throughout this entire time we've been doing this show. Nobody gives a fuck about the kids. At this moment in time, this is definitely a moment in time with this whole pedophile, sex trafficking, Hollywood, nasty motherfuckers out here. Tom Hanks is one of the people. Tom Hanks and his wife, remember just a few months ago, he was one of the first celebrities that got the COVID. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean put COVID in quotes because it's real, but got the COVID. And now all of a sudden, why is this motherfucker moving to Greece? Then I come to find out that pedophilia in Greece is not a crime or something like that. Look it up, people. You'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. So everybody about to get shut the fuck down.
Your boy, who the fuck? It's a rapper, and he gives like this whole breakdown. And Dr. Dre actually produced the track for him. I can't remember the name, man. God damn, and I hate that. But he breaks down the whole, like he goes through history and talks about how the Romans and the Greeks, why gymnasiums are called gymnasiums, and how they used to basically have sex with little boys there.
Apparently, from what
it ain't Kendrick Lamar.
No, this is older than Kendrick Lamar. I'm talking about this is like some late 90s shit. Yeah.
I wonder what rapper that is. You gotta find that out.
I just happen to have my iPod right here. Let me scroll through. Go ahead, keep talking.
I'm trying to figure out who Dr. Dre produced. I'm looking. I'm searching it.
From what I've seen and read, yeah, they nasty.
Okay, so in Memphis, which is shithole USA, you know, there's a bunch of parents that didn't feel like dealing with their kids, and they sent 300 to 400 teenagers unattended to this Memphis put center. And the kids, I guess it was some problem with the machine. They was trying to give refunds. The kids decided to act the ass. Well,
oh, the one little black girl that was acting a fool.
She
kicked it off. I know it's more than one, but she kicked it off, being ignorant and stupid.
Razzcast. I'm sorry, Razzcast.
Okay, I remember Razzcast.
That's the name.
Razzcast.
All right, here we go.
What was all that for?
$1 refund. I ain't gonna say $1 refund. A refund on the machine that wasn't working.
Wow.
And they felt like they didn't get the money prompt enough. Hold on.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was busy looking at little mama with the red hair and white shorts. My bad.
Wow. That's all I've got to say about that. I blame the children. I mean, I blame the children. Shit. I blame the parents. I don't blame the children. Well, they partially ended because they hot ass mess. But I blame the parents. What in the actual fuck? First of all,
real shit, Audrey.
Not never. What did Audrey say? Most of all, the statutes in Greece and Rome show little boys performing sexual acts. This is correct. David is a statue of a young boy who was sculpted by a grown man who was a pedophile. Nasty, nasty motherfuckers. This is where they say the origin, more so the origin of, I believe, homosexuality and transsexual shit come from. But don't take it from me. I don't know.
Well, I mean, back then they said Romans and Greeks didn't classify anything as homosexual. It was just like sexual. And actually, you were looked on as being an alpha male if you could dominate another man, which if that's what it takes to be an alpha male, I'll never be one.
Which I'm sure the way you just said that seems to be the way that they tried to implement that buck breaking shit during slavery.
Well, that was simply to take your manhood from you. I mean, because
right. But I can't see why they didn't use that ideology to their advantage here.
What's good, Sam?
Time was around.
Yeah, but I mean, yo, that's some humiliating shit because then you make all the slaves watch you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
Because Deron posted a video, which I seen the video where these half-naked girls are doing whatever. The little boy comes and
licks her butt.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that was funny, but it was really a shame all at the same time.
What happened now?
Okay, so this girl is in a bikini and she's setting up the video. She finna do her little pose or whatever, do her little Instagram, whatever the fuck she finna do. And this little boy runs in the room, looks at her, and just walks up and licks her ass.
Because it's some shit that been on TV or he done watch.
I
they
was
done let
like,
him watch.
little homie done seen something. And
course.
I was like, at that age, before I like times have changed drastically, because when I was that age, I'd have walked in, even if she wasn't naked. I mean, you got on a bikini. I'm like 5, 6 years old. I'd have hit him. The first thing I would have thought was not to lick her ass. It would have been to cover my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, times have really fucking changed.
Facts.
So, well, since Shells didn't see it, we shouldn't get banned for this.
No, right. No. If
Jail.
you do, just blame it on me.
Oh, I can't.
Now, I
But
have
while you playing, old girl don't look much older than about 16, 17. Her damn.
And
I have a question. Did she post that on? Was she on Facebook Live or Instagram Live, or was
I don't know.
it video?
I don't know. I just found the video.
Because if she was taking a video and then he did that and then you decided to post that, first of all, that's weird. Second of all, in the sense of that being whoever she is to the little boy, family or friend's kid or something like that, that's not something you share on fucking social media. People so weird. Why would you do that
but
shit?
then people wonder why young males coming up have such a bad disposition and mentality when it comes to women, because you subconsciously from a young age, without even being taught the word disrespect, you're taught to disrespect women.
Right.
Before you even know what the word disrespect means, you're taught to disrespect women. Because like I said, at age 5, 6, however old this little nigga was, that would not have been the first thing. I run in the room, right. Oh, look, I'm finna lick your ass. No.
Right. It's something he done seen or heard.
Oh, he done definitely, man, no, ain't no and or. He definitely seen somebody do that.
Right.
That came too natural.
So my question is, what the fuck is you allowing around your kid? He little as hell too. It ain't like he a teenage. He ain't even double digit.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get it. I ain't trying to get it. That shit is weird to me. So the fact that you felt upon yourself to even post that shit online
does nothing but promotion.
Is ignorant to me.
Dumb as hell. And that's why, look, I ain't glorifying it. I'm putting it out there because hopefully it'll get enough circulation that your ass will be ashamed. Yeah,
because you already know they quick to get some the child services, especially.
But you know what? Right, exactly. But here's another thing. We grew up. We in a society now where people glamorize bullshit. Like shit that you should be ashamed of. World starting to make that shit. What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, they have.
Oh man.
Exactly.
You know the sad part about it is
absolutely
they won't do it. They might give us a slap on the wrist, but they're not going to come after our hard. That's the sad truth about it. It's just not going to happen. Man, unfortunately, kids are the least protected people out here.
We know that, and we know the reason why. Okay, legislators don't care about people who do not finance them and people who cannot vote. Mm-hmm. So, i.e., black people wonder why they don't get shit, and kids wonder. Look at the whole kids movement that was just about 2 years ago, right? They was having whole forums and shit, right? And that lasted for a hot 15 minutes, in the light, right? Why? Because it was good. It was some feel good shit, make you feel good for the moment. But here's until the people who matter start making shit matter. Y'all following me on that? Then it'll never change. That's why I tell people all the time, look, if you think money don't talk and bullshit don't run a marathon, look, just like you wasn't here last week, but look at the Washington Redskins. Them motherfuckers was on talking about they would never change their name, right? $620 billion worth of ad revenue. Said, look, we about to walk out the door. What you finna do? And they was like, man, hold up, we finna see what's going on with this name situation. So much to the point where they not even like they could have rocked it for this year. They said, nah, we just gonna be the team in Washington, and we'll come up with some new shit next year. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell black people, like when black people talking about, oh,
and they got, and the bad thing about it is,
go ahead.
They got a name that they want to use, but they holding off on putting that name and just saying we're gonna be the team in Washington because they don't know if they want to use that name because they try to make sure that it's not gonna be offensive.
What are you talking about? The Red Tails? Huh?
It was I think the Senators. The Senators.
The Senators, the Washington Senators.
And I on my end.
The Washington.
Yeah, the lag is on your end.
Yeah. The Washington Senators. I don't know about that bullshit either. But this is my thing. This goes back to what I was saying a couple of weeks before about how here, nigga, damn, is the fucking thing of everything. Of everything. So they want the change of the name from the Washington Redskins. Now they got to figure it out to placate to the people because they don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about the money. Okay.
Hey, and it would have been so much easier to just do what's right because people been complaining. Here's the reality. If that shit offends one person, then the bet is that it offends all. It offends enough, right? And these motherfuckers is like, first of all, it's a name. It's a name. And if it offends the indigenous people of this country, if one person say, yo, this shit ain't right, and they gave you the valid reasons as to why you need to change, then that shit should have been changed years ago. But that's that racist overtone that we deal with here in America. And the thing is, another problem with the whole Black Lives is that they keep calling that shit a movement, right? My black life ain't a movement because I don't get to not be black. Right. So movements can be started and stopped. Right. This needs to be a Black Life Matters way of life.
Okay. Now, what do you think? I was watching some of the NBA games, and
I watched it too, dude.
Man, look here. I don't know if I'm just thirsty for sports, but I didn't give a fuck that wasn't nobody in the stands. I was geeked.
But
man, I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I'm watching, I got hockey on right now.
Nah, I ain't with that fire.
No, because I got two teams I need to win. I told you I'm trying to win some money.
Yeah, you got issues when you start betting on sports that niggas don't even watch.
Hey, this nigga said hockey.
Hold on. This brother
but hockey was actually started by black people in Canada. So.
This is the facts.
Right. But this brother told me. Now it's one of them brothers that you look at, you be like, nah, I can't learn nothing from this motherfucker. He just whatever. But he was like, man, look, throw a couple hockey matches on there that make that pot go up. So me and my brother was looking at it. Yeah, that made that pot go up. And the Blackhawks doing me well right now, but I need another team to come through. I'm trying to win some big money over here. So yeah.
Let me tell you something. I don't know about that, but I did watch a little bit of not the Celtics. Goddamn, the Clippers and the Lakers, and I was just like, it's a fucking simulation. First of all, they're in a basketball stadium that's in Disney World, and they have to fucking stay there the entire time. All the teams, even MLB, whoever's playing, whatever sports teams, they have to go directly back to their room. They can't congregate. They can't talk to each other.
Baseball ain't doing that.
Baseball ain't doing that. That's the reason why they were. No, that's the reason why they got all the COVID cases that they having, because they're going home and there's no quarantining for them clowns. It's just the NBA that's doing it.
I thought they had a game, somebody told me, where they had bears in the stands, like teddy bears.
Yeah, they did. They not letting people in the stands, but they not quarantining. They just not let people into the stadiums.
Oh, well, according to the basketball shit, the motherfuckers is quarantined. They can't see. They
Oh,
booze,
yeah.
the babies, the man, the family, all that shit. And they got to get tested every fucking day.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you
Man, I
this.
was just like,
For a
what?
couple $1 million, let me ask you this. For a couple $1 million, would you do it?
For a couple of minutes? For how long? Because I feel like this is some
They gonna
bullshit.
they gonna be there till October. As the teams get disqualified, they'll be going back home. But
Let me tell y'all something. This is how I feel about this COVID shit, right? COVID is real. We know it's real because there's a lot of people talking about it's a fake virus. No, motherfucker, they created this shit. You know, they trying to give it to people, depopulation. Okay. I guarantee, or at least this is how I feel. I'm gonna say how I feel. This is my opinion. Once this election shit is over, it's gonna be like COVID never fucking happened. Somebody stamp this on. Somebody record this part for real. I know we record live, but somebody record this part. I guarantee by the time it gets to the election, and whenever that shit pop off, it's gonna be like COVID never happened. They're gonna be like, you ain't gotta wear no mask no more. Everybody can go outside. Everybody's free. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make you seem like you was fucking crazy with this shit. I guarantee it. Even though people are like, I want to go back to normal. Normal is fucking over. Okay. Normal is fucking over. I feel like they over exaggerating this shit. Okay, to the point where everybody's dying every day. I feel like COVID, you get it quickly. I feel like it's on the realms of a common cold. I understand that people are suffering from it worse than others. I understand that. But they are making it seem like motherfuckers is out here with what's like the top disease that has killed the most people, according to statistics. Do you know, Duran? I know it's something.
All I know
it's something.
All I know is that COVID has quickly become the number 3 behind heart disease and some other shit. And they said by the end of the year it'll probably be number 1.
But according to statistics around the world, there's not a lot of people dying from it. There's a 99.something% rate of survival. So I don't know why motherfucking people are out here losing their goddamn minds over the COVID. And this is my thing. I have a quick rant real quick. I don't mean to, pause the shit. David, you might want to put me on the big screen, okay? Because I got to fucking say this. And this is my opinion. But I feel like it's also based on factual shit, okay? Now, this is my thing with the COVID. I feel like people get it quickly. I feel like a lot of people in the medical industry and doctors they don't know how people are getting it. I feel like a lot of people don't know how people are getting it. I'm sure there's people that know the full story of the shit because the motherfuckers created it. But I feel like a lot of people don't know how you get it because remember it was airborne and then it's not airborne. And then it's like, don't touch his face and things. But then it's like some other shit, right? Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. Put on gloves, stop wearing the same gloves, which that's smart anyway, because if you're still wearing the same gloves, touching everything, you're fucking stupid. You transfer. But there's all this back and forth. This is how I feel about this mask shit. And I know that on the news, they've been talking about the mask debate. Mask debate. But if you say it quick enough, it sounds like masturbate, It does. I saw a clip and I'm just like, okay, here we go with this trying to put shit into people's minds. But here is my rant. This is the problem I have about people talking about the mask. If I hear one more motherfucking person talk about just wear the mask and they do not add this other shit, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. So here's my thought on it. Wear the mask if you feel like it's important for you to wear the mask for yourself and for other people, predominantly people that have, autoimmune or are quick to get some shit that'll affect them. Children, older people, whatever, have underlying diseases. But if you're going to wear the mask in your car by your fucking self, I say don't do that. somebody already died because they lost breath, because you do not breathe out oxygen. You take in oxygen, you breathe out carbon dioxide. If you continue to breathe that shit in for the entire day, you are fucking up your immune system. It can cause you to be dizzy and give you headaches. If you think I'm fucking lying, look the shit up, okay? Also, not only should you, if you're going to wear the mask, stop telling people just wear the mask because this is why all this is going. They are hyping up the numbers of people dying from the shit because they have to use it to get money for the hospital, okay? That's number one. Also, don't tell people to wear the mask and not also give them information. Oh, I would say, hey, if you're going to wear the mask. But hey, you know what you should also do? Take your fucking vitamins. Take at least vitamin C, vitamin D. Do the fucking elderberry shit. Do sea moss. Some people can't do sea moss because shellfish, but they do have a vegan, I think, thing too. Get some fucking sunshine. Do exercise. Maybe create yourself an alkaline diet with green foods, fucking spinach and kale and fucking lettuce, some shit, alkaline water or regular fucking water, something, instead of motherfuckers just saying, oh, just wear the mask. It has been proven that there was a person that didn't go outside at all, and they said that you could get it through an AC, but didn't go outside at all and fucking caught the COVID. How is that goddamn possible? So the people that say, what, you know what, you get a video of something happening, it has nothing to do with COVID, somebody's going to save somebody, and you get a dumbass person, why aren't they wearing a mask? Motherfucker, what does that have to do with the other shit that's going on? So if you're gonna say wear the mask, add some shit to help them. And that's what the news is not fucking doing. Because you gotta wear the mask because the mask is prevented. The mask ain't preventing shit. It's the fact that you is not upping your immune system and taking care of your fucking body. That's why you fucked up. Okay?
Well,
that's
see,
how I feel about that.
You got people that sit up here, like you said, they wear the mask all day, every day in their car. They got the gloves on in their car. So if you do have the contaminants on you, all you doing is putting the shit in your car. So whoever gets in your car has a good chance to get it. Now, what I do, if I'm out in public and I'm not around anybody, I pull my mask down a little bit so I can breathe. Once I start to get around people, I pull it back up. When I'm in my car, I take my mask off.
I thought it was because your breath was hot.
Well, no, I only go outside on the days that I brush my teeth.
Okay.
Every Thursday.
I think you should brush your teeth every day, but I'm just saying.
I mean, whatever makes you work, whatever makes you happy, however you make it work, bro.
Yeah, you know your breath gonna stink when you wake up anyway. So why go through the trouble?
And I hope what I said doesn't flag our video, because if you notice, a lot of this shit that you posting on Facebook and on Instagram that to me feels factual, they like, oh, this is the fact people, whoever the fuck they got as the fact people, to say that the information is wrong. How, bitch, how? How?
You know what? Because you got people that's making money off of this, and if you go against them making money, then it becomes an issue, whether it's true or not.
I don't give a goddamn. It's something that I shared on Instagram, and they was like, the post that you shared, we took it down because it ain't facts. And I'm just like, well, bitch, prove to me what is facts, because y'all full of shit. Y'all full of shit is what I got to say about that.
Here go a fact right here. Here go a fact right here that I was talking to Deron about this when we first when we was waiting for the show to start.
I got a feeling it's some funny shit.
Nah, I wish it was.
Oh.
And Francesca, still a lot of questions, and we're still working to figure out if that mother will face charges.
Wait, maybe I should go to the beginning.
That would
help.
Good.
After police say the child's mother rammed her car into them. Nick Sturdivant is live outside the Fulton County Jail. Nick, what is the latest in this case?
Oh, I saw this.
Good morning, Francesca. As you mentioned, this is a really horrific story. Police are still working to figure out the circumstances around this situation. They haven't said a motive or if this could have been an accident. The cell phone video and the video of officers on scene paint the picture of a tragic story. Atlanta police tell us a father had put his child in his car and was leaving when the child's mother struck his car with hers. Police say this happened at Chapel Road near Easton Street in Northwest Atlanta around 7 o'clock last night. Both the father and child were rushed to the hospital, but sadly, the child died. This video was taken moments after the crash. A man who called 911 said neighbors tried to help the father and child until police got there. Now investigators are working to get to the bottom of this awful situation.
So, damn, dude, you must be thirsty as hell.
Facts.
Hey man, shit happens.
And I agree with Audrey said. I feel like I hate the word quarantine. You know what quarantine means? House arrest.
Well, here's the reality when it comes to that. Other countries, COVID numbers have gone down. Some of them have even gotten to 0 deaths, right? They didn't completely shut down. All they did was institute mask wearing and social distance. Simple shit.
Right.
You can't even do that. And you got people doing dumb shit like, I mean, it's like common sense, but common sense not common because I go to the gym, have my mask on. You got to have a mask on to come in. But when I start working out, I pull that bitch down. You got motherfuckers that's damn near passing out, getting dizzy, got to sit down and shit. I'm like, yo, man, take the fucking mask down.
What I just said. What
You know
did I just fucking say?
It's common sense shit that people not doing.
Right.
And yeah, that's some of the funniest shit to me. Like you in the car by yourself or with a loved one, a friend or family member. You don't trust this motherfucker while they in your car. But if you in the car by yourself, what the fuck you got a mask on for? You don't trust yourself?
No.
I mean, it's just people, common sense ain't common. People do some of the dumbest shit. During one of Congressman John Lewis's services, when they had his casket, and when they had laid him in state at the in the building in Washington, and had people come by and pay their respects. And it happened to be a Navy motherfucking honor guard dude, passed out, and the other honor guard dudes had to just let him lay there because the motherfucker had his mask on. And it's like, yo, you can't move when you part of the honor guard, but put that shit right below your nose, man. You ain't gonna stand up there for hours and boom, dude pass right the fuck out.
This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
This is what I'm talking about.
Well, you know, a lot of the numbers in the U.S. is inflated anyway because they came out and said if you're in a car accident and you die, but you had COVID, they call it not a COVID death. Or
Thank
you. Get shot.
Well, hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. Before you say that, actually, the studies came out and said that the number of COVID deaths are actually underreported by about 10%.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the real numbers are.
They fucking lying. That's all I do know.
They said the number of cases and reported deaths are actually underreported by about 10%. This came out about 2 weeks ago.
Which I'm trying to figure out the agenda with that, because if the hospitals are getting money, around 50 G's, to claim that a person has died from the COVID, why are you undercutting the numbers when niggas is all about the money? This don't make no sense to me. Somebody make it make sense, like David said. Make it make the fuck sense. That makes no sense. Another thing that don't make no sense, they talking about, oh, your kids could go back to school. Have you met children?
That's some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
But you don't want niggas to go dining in a restaurant, but you want little kids to go back to school. I saw a meme that said that I thought was so fucking hilarious. It said, so you want your kids to go back to school when apparently there's the COVID that's going to spread to them, but you know that kids is going to have a Batman mask and a Spider-Man mask, and they're gonna trade them shits at lunchtime.
Nah, the
Come
meme
the
that I
fuck
saw was
on.
funny. I
Come
think Deron
on.
put it up. It was like y'all can't even keep the damn bathroom clean. How the hell y'all supposed to keep a whole school clean?
Thank
Real
you.
Real
Thank you. Thank you.
Shit. So okay, Michelle. So last week we was talking about and I see this keep coming up. Can you hold a black woman in charge accountable?
Can you hold a black woman that is in charge, like a boss or a manager or something, a supervisor?
Well, in politics.
Oh, can you hold a black woman accountable? Wait, say it again.
Can you hold a black woman in charge accountable?
You should. Yeah. What the fuck? Exempt her ass from whoever the fuck she is.
Because you know, people that say that black men don't like women in power. That's why we talk about Kim Fox or Lightfoot.
Well, I think that a lot of I think some men do have an issue with women in power. That's how I feel. But
there's a lot of men that do. There's a lot of men that do.
Here's the reality of it. All you gotta do is listen to their speech. It's no different than when white people said that they didn't like Obama. You say, well, what don't you like about it? Like I remember this one dude, and he worked with y'all now. But but I was like, well, what's your problem with Obama? He's just a fucking asshole. No, I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, if someone can't tell you of why they don't like a female politician or woman in power, it don't even have to be politics, and they can't lay out because she hasn't done or has done X, Y, Z, then that's bullshit. That's a man that has a problem with women in power. But if I can lay out shit to you, as I can, Kim Fox, like I said, I lay off Lori Lightfoot because the decisions she make don't directly affect me. I don't live in the city, but like Kim Fox, I mean, come on, man, you letting motherfuckers out with violent backgrounds on house arrest, not even on bond. It's like, yo, you can't afford this 500. What you got? Come on, man. That's bullshit.
Which assists my other point. Which assists my other point. Sorry, David. Go ahead.
Hey, man, work on this damn delay.
Damn. Which assists my other point in saying that
the guy that
damn, David, you coming in and out this motherfucker. What's happening?
What's wrong with your ragged ass computer, man?
This nigga like 5 years later.
Sitting there talking to this nigga like watching a Chinese flick.
Ow.
Mouth moving and nigga ain't saying
I'll go after bread shells. I'll go after you.
No, real quick. It just touches on my point with the whole mask shit. So you couldn't let niggas wear masks, the pedophilias and shit, and the murderers inside jail, but you say, oh, let me let them go? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So COVID bad enough that we gotta let cats out of jail, but not bad enough that we should keep our kids home from school. Gotcha.
I mean, am I making the people think? Am I proving some type of point? I hope y'all wheels is turning because this shit sounds stupid. But go ahead, David.
So supposedly, when that the house party, I don't know if you had a chance to look at last week's show. I showed a little glimpse of the block party they threw outside at Kim Fox's house.
Right, I saw that.
And they was shooting fireworks, all kinds of shit.
Dude,
so she wanted more police officers in the area to come from other areas.
Was that Kim Fox or was that Lori Lightfoot?
I thought it was Lightfoot's house, though.
But Lightfoot, I mean, that was Lightfoot, my bad. And then I forgot what I was about to say earlier because y'all kept cutting me off because of my delay.
Man, you cutting your own damn self off. I don't even know what the hell you talking about.
This nigga's lips moving and the sound coming out 5 seconds later.
Jesus
Man,
Christ,
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe it's because you sitting up here too sexy for your shirt and shit.
Right. So apparently they had the little thing in front of her house, which moved her to remove a statue from somewhere downtown or some shit like that.
I don't know. Like I said, that shit don't concern me.
Duran said, I don't give a goddamn about none of that shit.
It don't concern me out here in the birds and shit. You know what I mean?
They demoted the commander.
That's all you got to say, David. I'm trying to like wait and see if
it must be Shell because I ain't had no problem last
It's week. Not me. Me and Duran is on the same plane right now.
So don't blame it on her. Oh yeah, you had the problem, Mister. I keep logging on to the guest Wi-Fi.
Last week,
motherfucking computer got its own mind. Like what the fuck is you working with?
I didn't have no problem last week.
Oh, okay, so he's saying it's all you, Shell.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna stop mine.
Like I come back to this motherfucker and all of a sudden your shit messed up.
Maybe it's because you came back, you got the wig right. We was used to the little, Sister Soldier, and now you done came back to the whole Megan Thee Stallion joint.
Oh, I know David wanted me to talk about that shit.
We're not gonna put her up there with Megan the male horse. We're not gonna do that.
Yo, I ain't find no evidence of that. I thought
she's not a man. She's not a man.
I ain't find no evidence of that. As a matter of fact, the shit that I found was all from like 2 years ago, where people was accusing her of being a transvestite and all that old shit. But
it's a video with her twerking.
She's not a man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Supposedly,
I saw that.
Supposedly, if it's a dick hanging, but it looks like something hanging.
Yeah, supposedly something came out. Yeah.
Horrible. I just feel like her whole story, like it's fucked up what happened to her, but then I found out somebody gave the real tea of what happened. Okay.
But I'm gonna say this though. As much as I like her, because she a hell of a rapper, right?
Facts.
You don't need to see this motherfucker without no makeup on though. That nose is ridiculous, B.
I thought she had surgery on her nose. Maybe not.
No, that's all makeup and contouring and shit. Cause they showed her police photo. Oh my god, nigga, what? Unless that was an old police photo, cause she done been in there before.
Okay. So the information I found out, and me and my sister was looking at this. Apparently, I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't wanna. Allegedly, she was at the house with Kylie Jenner. Obviously, apparently, she's friends with her. Also, Tory Lanez was with her because apparently they have been dating since the beginning of this quarantine. Supposedly, allegedly, we gonna use all these words. She got too drunk. Allegedly, supposedly. And then her and Tory Lanez started getting into an argument about something.
About him flirting with Kylie Jenner.
Right. You must have seen it too.
I read the whole nine. Go ahead.
Exactly. So Kylie was like, I ain't with this nigga shit. Y'all got to get the fuck out. So they leave. I guess they both get in the car. They continue to argue something down the road. He pulls out a gun from somewhere to scare her. Who the fuck pulls out a gun to scare her? I guess she was hitting on him or something. He pulls out a gun to scare her.
Not only was she hitting on him, but she was whooping that nigga's ass.
I can imagine so. They make it seem like Megan Thee Stallion is like 6'4". She's only 5'10". I'm 5'8". She's not that tall.
Right.
Okay.
But she's 6'1", 6'2" in them heels though.
She probably was putting the foot-fops on his little ass because Tory Lanez is only 5'3". The nigga
exactly.
David, you go.
He's probably trying to fix that ragged ass computer here.
Okay. So then he plays around with the gun to scare her and winds up shooting her in both of her fucking feet. What man do you know does that shit?
First of all, your gun ain't go off twice on accident. I believe.
Right.
But they said that not only was she whooping his ass, but then she pulled the blade on him. That's what made him pull the gun out.
This is what I heard too. But this is my thing. Why do niggas put themselves in predicaments like this? I don't understand. I don't fuck with no crazy bitches, but you obviously fuck with crazy bitches because you could have clearly got out the car. Even though my sister said, I said, sis, why he ain't just get out the car? She said, well, maybe depending on where they at, you know, you a celebrity or somebody might see you getting out the car. But I'm still like, in my mind, nigga, why you? Okay, you looking clear.
I'd rather explain
you
that.
looking clear as day.
Okay, and your picture clear. This shit might work now.
All that light-skinnedness is coming through now. All right. So, so yeah, this is my thing. Like, nigga, why you ain't remove yourself from the situation? I mean, because think about it. This is a repeat of history. Wasn't this the same situation between Rihanna and fucking Chris Brown? She beating his ass in the car, and he decided he was going to whoop her ass. Nigga, why you ain't just get out the car?
Because it was his car. Now let me say that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. To avoid a domestic dispute, but shit, this shit done went into a whole goddamn shoot 'em up, bang bang.
Well, y'all know I got exclusive video. I got exclusive video of the shooting.
This nigga gonna pull out the Harlem Nights video.
No, you don't.
Gonna pull out a Harlem Nights video.
I bet you he is. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what y'all talking about. I got exclusive.
Go ahead. Go ahead, pull the video. This is about to be some retarded shit. I already know.
Gonna shoot me in the face.
Oh, the shit cut off. I thought it was the whole thing. It cut.
Nigga, you can't even get your shit right.
This nigga don't even bet the shit that he gonna.
And I was hurrying up trying to find it. My damn shit was fucking up.
Y'all just worry on working on your audio so that when your lips move and the sound come out.
Well, don't do nothing else so your fucking shit don't fuck up again.
Y'all messed up anyway by saying I was gonna play that video.
Because we already knew. You making it seem like we dropping some word premiere.
Right. You making it seem like we don't know you, nigga. When as soon as you said that, it was like, oh, he finna come with the Harlem Nights.
Right. Negro.
I got some exclusive video. Yeah, all right.
Negro, please. But yeah, I'm like, this is my thing with that. It's like, okay. And then when she got on live to say her piece, fine. I don't have a problem with saying how she said it because at the end of the day, it's her fucking business and whatever. I hope your feet okay in this motherfucker. But
she said, I hope your feet okay.
But this is my thing. As you guys have stated before, especially David, because you know he like to say his piece. If you ain't ready to get your ass beat or shot by a nigga, I advise you to not put your hands on a nigga. Even if that nigga is 5'3" and you fucking 5'10".
See, that's my macho shit. Like I happen to be 6'1", so that's not really an issue. But I couldn't imagine being 5'6" dating a someone. I couldn't imagine doing this in a picture.
He's 5'3".
I couldn't do it. That's
He's
just me.
5'3".
Yeah, I know when I found out how tall that dude was, I was like, how the fuck is you with Megan Thee Stallion?
A lot of these fucking celebrity niggas.
Even without heels, she towering over this dude. Even without heels.
Only
I was always taught. This will let me know that Tory Lanez ain't really no hood dude either. I was always taught you don't pull out no gun unless you're willing to pull the trigger.
Well, he did.
But what I'm saying is he kept saying it was an accident. Well, first of all, I don't understand how you shoot somebody twice on accident. I can understand once.
Y'all know what Tory Lanez's real name is, right?
No.
His real name is Daystar Peterson.
Oh, well, you know it's always some.
Okay.
Fuck. But they said his mother saw a star in a day, and
none of these niggas have their real name. Curtis Jackson, all these niggas.
And he a rapper though.
Curtis Jackson
he ain't up here trying to sing love songs to a motherfucker though.
Curtis Jackson is a regular name. Daystar.
Yeah.
Daystar.
Right.
But I when it first came out, I was like, you know what? Let me think about this. You was standing still, so you would let a nigga shoot you in the foot. So the fact that she was in the car made more sense that she got shot in her feet. Because ain't nobody finna be standing somewhere and a nigga pull out a gun and shoot you in both feet and bitch you don't move. You don't do a tap dance to this bitch. I don't understand. So
TMZ got a video of that. Not of the shooting, but of Megan Thee Stallion, and I don't know if she was naked, but they got it blurred out, so I can show the video.
The day that she got shot.
The day she got shot, right after she got out the limo.
He must have tore her clothes off because she was whooping his ass.
So they go Tory Lanez on the ground right there.
This nigga ain't got no clothes on either.
But he got shorts on.
This nigga ain't got no clothes on either.
And you can see they got her blood. She is blood naked.
She is fucking bleeding though. I know that.
Yeah, she limping like a motherfucker.
She bleeding. Look, you can
Yeah,
see.
she butt naked. The fuck was y'all doing?
She was drunk.
They were doing something in that car.
Wowzers.
They might have been doing something beforehand, but they kindly kicked their ass out the
If
seat.
she was transgendered, you'd have knew it right there.
I hear This is my thing. Like, even with the situation happening with her, regardless of how it happened, I do agree with her on one point. And that point being, why the fuck is it funny? Why is that funny? Why is somebody getting shot funny in her fucking feet? A lot of people is making jokes to that shit. And that shit, to me, is not fucking funny. It's stupid as hell. She put herself in that predicament, but that shit ain't funny.
That's the society we live in, though, boo. You acting shocked. We've been doing this shit for 5 years.
No. I'm not acting shocked. I'm just saying that's bullshit. Which goes to point out the fact that motherfuckers don't give a fuck about black women. You see how it was all gung-ho, not saying one death is over the other for George Floyd, but no, they motherfuckers is still screaming Breonna Taylor and shit ain't happening. And then Oprah bitch ass up here decides she wanna put Breonna Taylor's face on the cover of O Magazine, which I don't know if y'all know, O Magazine is fucking being done with. Because she a part of that bullshit too, with her and her African school, all them kids was fucked up at, but we ain't gonna get into that story.
I'm not gonna listen to Oprah until she talks out about her white dad.
She's not, because she's a part of that shit. She's not. She
talked about what 4 black men and haven't said shit about Harvey Weinstein. She had a documentary coming out about Russell Simmons that they took down because the facts wasn't vetted, and she still came out and said, "I believe what the women said."
Right.
But you haven't said shit about Harvey Weinstein.
Now I ain't defending. I'm not defending. What's his fucking name? Russell. Because he probably done did some shit too. Because all these niggas with money. But
I'm gonna tell you this.
Hold on, because one day I'm gonna be a nigga with money and I ain't doing none of that. So
I'm gonna tell you what's messed up.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the niggas that's up here doing this wild.
I'm saying, one day I'm gonna have that kind of money. I ain't gonna be on that fuck shit. Now go ahead. One day we gonna be rich around this bitch.
Facts. I'm
gonna tell you why her story didn't make sense. She said supposedly Russell Simmons had a video for her to look at like 2 a.m. She came to his house, he was butt naked with a condom on.
Nigga was ready.
I don't know about other people that wear condoms, but once that shit goes limp, that condom ain't really fitting right. You got to do a lot of work. So how long did he have his condom on? Did he take a Viagra right before to keep his shit hard? What the fuck happened? Then when he opened the door, you saw him butt naked with a condom on, but you still came in.
Make sense.
This is my thing too. Motherfucker. If the nigga said come over, then he opened the door like click it to cat. I would have been like, Nah, nigga, Bob. What the fuck?
That's what I was just about to ask you, Sel. If you went to a dude's house and he butt naked with a condom on, do you A, step in, B, go the fuck away?
First I would have been B, step the fuck back. I would have been C, you a nasty motherfucker. I would have been D, took a picture of that nigga. And then I would have been E, running the fuck away.
She'd be like, evidence, nigga, evidence.
But okay, for me, even if I was going over there and knowing what I was going over there for, that's unattractive as hell, nigga. Why you coming to the door with a condom on your dick? And like, that just make me think of some shit like, you on some weird time shit. That is some weird time shit. And I ain't fucking.
Got the gag ball and shit, so I ain't ready for all that.
Right.
Like you can't be surprising nobody.
What kind of video we watch?
Right. Right. Women do that. Like you come to their house, they got on a trench coat, little nice thing, but they ain't automatically got like boo, I already, got the female condom inserted in my vagina. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck does some shit like that?
Oh, they don't do that? That just happened to me.
Whoa. Time out.
Never gonna whoop my ass for that one.
Yeah, you about to get the beat down in your lifetime. We can't say
home now. So fuck.
Hey, if his stream go out, he gonna say, man, I was having problems.
Hey, let me
Never ain't home right now. I ain't gonna have to hear this till later.
Let me tell you one thing though. Don't go to the hospital. They be like, oh, sir, what happened? Like, my wife, she got me. Be like, no, it's the COVID. Be like, bitch, that's not what I said.
My cousin Corey he gonna say comedy. He laughing at your ass.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Nah, babe, that shit got a slant to it. They twisting my words, but it's y'all video. I know. David,
man, he gonna say, man, how David shit was jumping. I said,
David shit. David don't know how to produce shit yet, and he took my words the wrong way.
You gonna be the first nigga he blamed.
Exactly.
Why not? Why not? David the first. Like when people jump on David, what's first shit he say? Why y'all ain't say nothing to the run? I'm just returning the favor.
No, you get the second thing I say.
Okay, whatever, old dry snitching ass nigga.
But yeah, so it's like, I mean, it's fucked up. She got shot in the feet. It's fucked up that niggas taking that shit as a joke. But this is the internet. Niggas is gonna roast everybody. But the fact that people just was like making, I don't know. For me, I was just like, y'all fucking stupid. Y'all dumb.
Well, that goes back to the whole internet making irrelevant people relevant. I mean, people just do stupid shit.
Speaking of, have y'all seen this so-called white producer that feels like he's entitled to talk about black issues and shit? Have y'all seen this?
No.
I'm trying to think of his name. If anybody that's watching, somebody put in the chat what this corny motherfucker name is. He done been on a lot of people's lives.
You talking about Sean King?
I said he's white. I didn't say Sean King. Sean King is, I don't know what he is.
Motherfucker look like
I don't know what the fucking producer's name is. It's getting on my nerves. But he up here, he's just wilding the fuck out. Saying all of this shit, trying to feel like, it's just nothing but another distraction for niggas. And all this other shit. Hold on.
It ain't Nigel Rogers, is it?
No. Hip-hop producer J.W. Lucas. He has said something wild and crazy about Breonna Taylor, disrespected her, and told black people should get reparations, should get $25,000 in reparations. Then he said black people already got a form of reparations with affirmative action. And niggas is still trying to talk to this nigga.
Wait, he a hip-hop producer, though.
Yeah, this whole inviting motherfuckers to the cookout shit, motherfuckers really need to dead that because
he's a white dude.
Yes, it's goddamn snow. Okay. For some reason, he feels like he has an
That ain't-
obligation.
What's his name again?
J.W. Lucas.
There you go, right there.
This goofy looking motherfucker
Oh
right
no,
here.
I was about to say I know that ain't just Blake. I mean, Scott Storch.
You see what he said?
That ain't.
Breonna Taylor signed up for that life. She was an EMT sleeping in her bed with her man.
Here's
what are you talking about?
Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up. That's what I would tell him first. Secondly, he's referring to a story that came out because allegedly the search warrant was for a drug dealer who she used to date.
Right.
But she hadn't dated that motherfucker in like 6 months. She was with a whole nother nigga.
But this is my thing. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But it don't matter who you dating. It don't matter who you dating. She didn't deserve to be shot up like that.
Right.
By the judge that approved this whole no knock shit.
Right.
Okay. But back to this fucking idiot ass motherfucker. I'm so tired. Like, and it's black people's fault. And I'm gonna say that shit. It's black people's fault because motherfuckers be accepting some bullshit and allowing a lot of these non-melanated motherfuckers, because you cool, because you do hip-hop producing, I give you the nigga pass, the N-word pass, you could do all this, you invite to the cookout, fuck all of that shit. So this is why this nigga feel entitled to come up here and say all of this crazy shit. He knows nothing, absolutely nothing.
Agreed.
And then he's getting on here arguing with all these people on IG. And I'm just like, why y'all even giving this motherfucker a platform to talk?
But you know what? I'm about to show you another white guy that disrespected black women. And black women was all for it up until he stopped dating black women. Now he's dating a white woman. But this is why he said he dated black women in the first place.
Talking about Jesse. Oh.
Machine Gun Kelly.
He said
black girls
black
give
women.
the best head.
And that was the reason he said.
You know what? That's no different than what brothers used to say about white girls.
Well, I know that, but when he came out and said that, right? Because he said he's taking up for black women when he said that. So now he's dating a white girl. And now it's a lot of black women upset at him, but he was disrespecting you all. I don't know. To sit up here.
Somebody said the only reason why they dating you is because you suck good dick.
Yeah, that.
I mean, but look, but see,
my ex-wife.
Here's the reality of that, right? That goes back to what I told you about when I was in the service. This chick, she was black and Puerto Rican, which they both the same to me, and said that her Italian boyfriend, she wanted to know, she wanted to talk to the brothers. Want to know if we saw anything wrong with the fact that while they was having sex, that he always called her a nigga. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. But here's what's tripped out is that we give people permission to like you said earlier. Oh, he cool, she cool. Yeah. It's certain words that you better not ever say around me.
It's a white boy that was in the Navy, and he hung out with brothers, and I don't have a problem with him personally. I always thought he was cool. We used to you was on a surface ship, we was on a sub, so we both helms and planes. But like with a lot of his black friends, he used to always say the word nigga, and I had to ask him because I was new to the boat at the time. I'm like, why you allow him to say this? Oh no, he cool. He grew up around. I said no, and I had to let him know, hey, I'm gonna fuck what they do. Don't say that shit around me. That it is what it is. Don't say that shit around me, motherfucker. I don't have a problem with you, but I will knock your ass out. And he never said
that. Will you?
Ooh.
He ain't never said around me after that.
Tell that nigga respect my gangster.
But my problem is, how can you get mad at one white boy or one white person for saying it? Exactly. Because if you allow one to say it, then you need to allow the rest of them to say it.
Because you ain't doing nothing but giving niggas the leeway. So it's like they have a fucking problem. It's an itch to be like, I gotta fucking say it. I gotta, like, calm down. Calm the hell down.
It's
I think people give them leeway to use it because they scared to say something. What you scared of? They not scared to use it.
Yeah.
Anybody know me? I give a fuck about checking somebody. I don't care how cool we supposed to be. I'll check shit out you if I think you wrong about something.
He checked me when we played dominoes the other day. I was just trying to find a way to sneak that shit in.
I mean, first of all, let me just say this. 2 of them games I gave you because I was on some dumb shit.
No. Let's say this. 2 of those games, he fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I was on dumb shit. I fucked up.
No, because you said
that's the only way you beat me is when I fuck up.
The way he said it, he gave me made it sound like, oh, I felt sorry for this motherfucker. No,
I gave you, but I mean, Dave fucked up. It's the same thing. I mean, that's the way you beat me. You know what I'm saying? And then when you drunk ass boy, 70-year-old nigga, like he's so busy worried about me that he ain't blocking you. He just feeding you like we had a goddamn smorgasbord.
Which one, Tave or my uncle?
No, not Tave. Tave had me. Tave was on.
Oh, your mom.
Tave was on me. Your uncle was on you, and he wouldn't block your ass to save his life.
Hey, shit, why that nigga clowning my uncle, right?
Now look, we were sitting at the table, right? So look, okay, for all y'all new to the show, we take bunny trails. We talk shit. So look, we at the table, we talking, and he talking slick to me. And I was like, and he got on some And1 high top gym shoes. Right?
And1 mixtape joints.
So I was like,
hot sauce.
Man. So look, I was like, damn, I ain't never had nobody talk shit to me with And1s on.
I don't know. Let me see. Anisha, she ain't on right now. She was on earlier. That was Anisha Broner. She the one that got on Deron. Y'all stop making fun of him.
She got. That's Tay White.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got on the top about y'all stop making fun of him.
Hey man.
Hey,
I mean, you sit down at the table. Look, you sit down with me. You fair game. I told y'all, I'm the motherfucker. When my kids was little and they wanted to race me when I was playing semi-pro ball, they like, yo, they let's race, daddy, let's race. I dog walk my kids. Dog walk them in a race. People like, man, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, I am. Because number one, when you beat me for real, because like my oldest son to this day, and I won't race him now, nigga, I'm old, whatever. But he never beat me. My youngest son, he actually got me back. Sophomore year of high school, dog walked me in the race. But I was like, when you beat me, number one, you know you actually beat me. Number two, ain't nothing in life given to you, nigga. You earned it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my father-in-law with his 2 sons, right, when he had the Wii, they used to play. He used to kick their ass all the time. Then they came back, they beat him. So the last time he beat them, and they never let him get back on.
I mean, look, sports, even video games can be wonderful life lessons if you let them be. Like they more than just boob tube shit. Like when me and my sons, like even now, we have conversations. Like we sit down, I actually talk to my kids when we have conversations, life shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, it is what it is. Now, my youngest son, he won't play me in nothing but 2K because he know I'm a dog walk his ass in Madden. David, you know all about that, don't you? Wow. But I'm a dog walk him in Madden. But 2K, we go back and forth, and it didn't get to the point where it's hard. That's a hard win right there.
Okay.
David know all about that dog walking the motherfucking Madden.
Man, fuck this nigga.
I mean, whatever. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I didn't even have to buy the game to bust your ass last year.
Ooh.
Wow. all I'm doing is asking you to stop me when I start lying.
Shells, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna tell you what my goal is. Oh shit, we got Smitty in the motherfucking house.
What's good? All I'm saying is Smitty invited me to the domino table, and then he tell me I'm messing up his win-loss ratio. Hey, Smitty, we still tied? Oh no, I didn't think we was.
Shots fired.
I'm gonna tell you this. Shells, you hear this right now, August 1st, 2020 at 5:25. My goal the next time I play Deron and Madden, I want to make this nigga cry, and I mean cry tears.
I highly doubt that.
First of all, if that's your goal in life, you will be an old motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I barely even seen Deron ever bust a sweat, let alone a cry. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because we had to bring Sunday we had to bring everything inside because it started raining, right? So I got the fans down there. My father-in-law he done hauled one fan, the good fan. This shit done took, so we over there playing dominoes, sweating like a motherfucker.
Like you look in that bitch looking like some runaway slave.
Wow. Wow.
I told you, you better not tell Master we playing dominoes.
This is the silly ass portion of the Truth and Logic show.
Yeah, you know everything can't be. I mean, you gotta break in the shit, you know.
Wow.
Now we go committee. You don't want this problem in person, man, because you know I talk shit in person. Man. You know, I talk shit in person. I don't know. I mean, you know, under the D9 Act, I'm trying to keep certain friendships. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
what I need you to do is get a table that I can slap on without breaking that motherfucker. That's what I need you to do.
Hey, we can set up a day where we do some we can play some bones now.
Hey man, I ain't nothing but a phone call away. Ain't like I'm doing shit.
This nigga Tommy. Smitty done moved all the way out there by them white folks. Shit, it's hard to find it.
Wow. You live up north? Where do you live, in Naperville or some shit?
No, I don't know. I know. When I went to his house, it was about 2 years ago when I went over there to watch the Bears. Man, it was I started seeing motherfuckers walking around in white sheets and shit. I said, "Oh, I guess ain't no niggas out this way."
Wow.
Only me and Neely showed up. Smitty was like, "Oh yeah, they got a nigga quota." It's a count of that.
No more than 5 niggas.
You know, as soon as that 6 niggas show up, we calling them for illegal representation.
Calling the people. It's a gang activity going on.
Gang activity up in this bitch.
Hey, so here's the article that I saw earlier. That this is when I was, God damn, this shit's smaller than a motherfucker.
That shit is tiny.
Okay.
You got to expand on
Okay, so David still learning how to work his shit.
I'm so happy that he could get the videos up, but they still show our faces. You so amazing sometimes.
Yeah, she just talking. She just missed you last week, that's all.
Here you go, right here.
How do people know?
Where did you get this from, B?
Saladin sent it to me.
How do people not put all of this shit 2 and 2 together? Why is motherfuckers still in denial about the agenda of this Black Lives Matter shit? How are motherfuckers being so retarded? Like, wake the fuck up. Hello. How are you not seeing the correlation of this motherfucker that does not live here, that has a demonic ass agenda, spending money for niggas to wreak havoc, and now he's paying for this bitch to be back because she is adding to the goal of the bullshit.
All, like, you definitely have you can't fund 2 separate organizations. You can't fund Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Come on.
He does.
That's what I'm saying. So that lets you know
that lets you
know the bullshit that's involved. It's like, yo, okay, so you fund the Black Lives Matter and then you fund the people who antagonize the Black Lives Matter. How the fuck do that work? It's
but
like,
I don't
look, like Malcolm X gave the whole wolf and the fox speech.
Right.
Okay, so now all of a sudden the wolf and the fox are the same motherfucker. Come on, man.
Because you got 2 groups that's not gonna really pay attention. I mean, when you all about the money, you're not gonna really pay attention. So if I give you $1 million and I give Shell $1 million and y'all 2 going against each other and y'all don't give a shit as long as you get the money, do you really care?
Here's the way I look at it. I fund both sides. Whoever wins, I win.
You win.
I lose.
Exactly.
That goes back to give me a thought back to slavery when they put the 2 strongest slaves against each other and made them fight to the fucking death. But That's why I said, if that ain't an agenda, let's fund both. Let's divide. And I'm watching because I got money to pay for this shit. And immense power to watch y'all kill y'all fucking self. Dumb, diddly dumb.
Well, I mean, you know, dumb. This is when I need to be on the ones and twos.
On the ones and twos. I do miss the music though. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front saying I don't miss the music and me in there jamming when you play a good. Hey. So
get our website up, get the radio license, boom, there we go.
Facts. But it's how do motherfuckers not see? I think they do see. And we talked about this before about how people only want to focus their anger on one specific thing and losing the bigger picture.
I found the video that Deron was talking about earlier about the little 13-year-old girl.
Oh yeah. Check that out. Watch this shit. You see how small them targets are?
Yeah.
Look, check out.
Smooth as motherfucking butter.
Check out though. Wait till she pull this Glock out. This motherfucker is walking and reload. Now check out. He on some Terminator shit.
How old is she?
13.
Wow.
Now,
don't want none of that smoke.
Now this is my feels on that.
All this niggas that's aiming out the car like this. That you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I don't condone gun violence, but Black people need to get it to fucking together, okay? Mm-hmm. We need to stop having the implementation of fear when it comes to weapons. Nobody's telling you to out here to be a gunslinger, anything crazy like that. But if you have the ability to legally have a gun, get registered, and practice, you will have no worries about being protected out here in the world, because
at the very least, protect your house.
These motherfuckers are out here training children.
Well, when Chicago came out with the whole gun license, or Illinois came out with the gun license, I thought it was very stupid, because you say you have to shoot once every 5 years. You have to qualify once every 5 years. I thought that was stupid. I said it should be a minimum of a year. Every year you have to shoot. And that does three things. One, Illinois always crying about money that'll generate a little more revenue. Two, you can't, if you got to shoot every 5 years, you could hand somebody your gun and then 3 years later say, oh, no, it was stolen. This way, you know, every year, you know they got that gun. Three, if you want to carry a gun, you should be proficient in using this gun.
That's a true statement. But check this out here. I just went through the concealed carry class. You don't even need a gun to go through it. So that wouldn't guarantee shit. You don't even need a gun because they let you use theirs.
Yeah, well, no, that's true. My niece used their gun.
Yeah, but look. When I went up in that motherfucker, they was like, "Okay, we see you practice much, man." I was like that motherfucker target up.
They didn't say practice much.
I was like, yo,
practice always.
Because it's so look, they tell you just have to hit the silhouette. You know how when we was qualifying, you had to hit the box. Anything outside that box didn't count. Well, when you conceal carry, they say just hit the body of the silhouette.
I'm like, shit, nigga, was you doing headshots?
5 of them. Hello. 5 of them. I put it like this. Nigga got 100.
This man over here getting dinner delivered. What's happening right now? You fancy, huh? But
this nigga got Postmates while he on the show and shit.
Right. I feel like black people need to. I know we don't want to do that. I know a lot of people don't want to do the gun thing. Specifically, I've seen a lot of women like, oh, no, I don't want to get a gun. And I'm like, bitch, you know it's still 64,000 plus women and girls missing. These niggas is still snatching people up. You talking about you don't want no motherfucking gun. I just saw a video not too long ago. Somebody sent me recently. Now this, I heard it was in Brazil and it was a white chick, but that's not the point. She was locking up her gate for her car and she noticed some white truck driving up the street. I could tell she was noticing just by looking at her, but she's locking up her shit. Motherfucker jumped out the car to come get her. She pulled her shit out quick. Was popping at his ass. I don't think she shot him, but that motherfucker was running. He must have not had a gun.
Good.
Why don't motherfuckers think that can't be a thing of protection? Because if you have nothing, what do you have? Even if you don't want a gun, get you a fucking blade. You could get a knife, a pocket knife, some pepper spray, goddamn taser. Shock a nigga to death. I don't know.
Deborah's good. Deborah got a blade and pepper spray. She good on both. And I think I think she got an expandable baton. She is.
Oh shit, she out here trying to crack niggas.
Oh man, look, it is what it is. But like, you know, hey, look, you gotta be able to protect yourself. Like,
right.
I tell motherfuckers in a minute, look, I'd rather shoot through the door to avoid a carjacking than to be a victim of one.
It's not about.
Well, y'all heard about the kids jacking people at gunpoint in Chicago.
Hey, look, I got something for that ass.
And it's not about contributing to violence. I could say if there was no guns in the world, then that's a different story. But they're fucking here, and a lot of people got them, and a lot of people is like, well, you know what I found out too? A lot of black people don't know this, which I didn't know this till recently either. And my friend is a part of this. He is a part of, there's the NRA, mostly white people, the NRA. There is a black NRA. It's called NAGA. Funny enough, it's NAAGA, which you can be a part of. They actually have a branch here in Chicago too. Mm-hmm. So do your motherfucking research and look into it. I feel like people should look into it, but I feel like you should have something. You don't got nothing. I didn't have anything before I got this place of employment, but I still have like other shit around. I'm not gonna tell my business. I have other shit around. I got some shit in the truck. I got some stuff in the drawer. Something here, there, because you never know. And it's not to be on no paranoid shit. It's to be on protection. Because look at where we at right now. With all the rioting that was going on. I'm not talking about the protesting and the peaceful motherfuckers that was out during the daytime. I'm talking about the niggas that was out here acting a goddamn fool. Breaking into people's houses and all this crazy shit. Why not have something to at least say that you protected yourself?
Yeah.
And if you can do so legally, why not? If you have the ability to, why not? Learn about the shit. Why not? Get educated on the law of it. Why not?
Because I'm here to tell you, whether you an adult or a child, you come to my house, you come to my car, house, or whatever, and you got a gun. One of us ain't gonna live to tell that story, so you better make sure you're a good shot and get yours.
I haven't pulled my gun out, ain't but one motherfucker talking about it.
And
and what I'm saying is, you better get your shot off and make sure you're a good shot.
And like Sam just said, she said, just in case measure.
Yeah.
Nobody's telling you to be a gun enthusiast. Nobody's telling you to get a 9mm, AK-47, motherfucking shotgun, all this shit. Nobody's telling you to do that. You get the little 22, pew, 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 in this motherfucker. You ain't got it.
Now, why are you talking about her guy like that?
Wow. You said that. I did not. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words. Don't you go through and edit this video. Talk about Shells told me. Shells ain't tell you shit.
Shell said that Sam guy has to carry a 22 because his hands are too small.
MC too small.
See, now this is why the situation between tall women and short men happen, okay? Because y'all ass up here talking shit.
Hold on.
I don't date women. I mean, I'm 6'1". You know how tall a motherfucker gotta be to be taller than me?
Sam taller than you, ain't she? Or y'all about the
No,
same
we
height?
about the same height. When she ain't got on, if she ain't got on no heels. Well, I'm 6'1". I think Sam is only like 5'10", 5'11".
Right.
But yeah, she
Well,
real.
We're talking about because she may be an inch or two taller than me. I think that's what Sarah was trying to say.
Sam said, "Shut up, Cross," and she gave you the middle finger, bro.
I don't see no middle finger. This is what I see.
Ain't that the middle finger?
I see 4 squares.
You can get the finger.
This nigga said I see 4 squares.
Y'all don't. I don't know if y'all see a middle finger, but I don't see.
No, we see 2 middle fingers.
I see 2 middle fingers.
I
Oh,
see 4 squares.
this nigga got a what phone you got? Because sometimes you can see.
I ain't on the phone. I'm on the computer.
Yeah, where the fuck you get your computer? The dollar store? Talking about you see 2 squares.
I see 4 squares.
Oh shit! I gotta go to the Dollar Tree. They upgrading their shit now. Sam said you got that Napoleon complex. It's okay, and she is 6 foot.
She said she 5'12".
Okay.
5'12".
Okay, so shit. Like Sam fuck around and put on a shoe with a good instep, and she got me. You know what I'm saying?
So
I can't be fucking around with nobody like Sam. You are not gonna have me doing this shit here. Never.
Which for me,
I'm taking the pictures. I got my head on your show.
Which for me, I'm 5'8". The average heel I got is like 3 to 5 inch heel.
Wait, you got some 5-inch joints, nigga? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
So the pole dancing class or some shit?
No.
and she said the bottoms are red.
Nah, I ain't got no red bottoms. I ain't finna stump for no people. I ain't got no red bottoms. I heard they hurt your feet and shit.
Okay, my 5-inch heels, that make you 6'1", nigga. That make you my height.
Okay, answer me this. What is the purpose of red bottoms?
We made it a fashion statement because all they did was slap a stupid ass price tag on. Well, first of all, red bottoms were originated by Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, it's a fashion thing, and women like clothes and heels and shit.
Sam, we know size don't matter to you, obviously.
he said size don't matter. He could be short, little dick, all that. It don't matter.
Wow.
He said if the motherfucker came in with a 2-inch killer, she good with that. The size don't matter.
Wow, you wildin' right now.
You know she can hear you, bro. That's your outdoor voice.
Wildin'. She said red bottoms are sexy. Yeah, they are very sexy.
They are.
I agree. I just heard them motherfuckers hurt.
Some of the motherfuckers probably get some regular shoes, some regular heels, and paint the motherfuckers red.
I have seen that.
They got some that's not by Louis Vuitton, but
yeah, you can front and stunt.
I'm just tripping on dudes wearing red bottoms now. Like, really?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? They got the sneakers for the dudes, for the men, or the dress shoes. They got red bottoms.
Certain shit we just leave to y'all, man. Just let y'all do y'all. Be great.
They got the ones that's like the black loafers with the red bottom, but they got like spikes on them and shit.
That is some of the dumbest looking shit I've ever seen in my life. I've been looking at some of these young cats. I'll be like, man, I'm glad I'm about to be 49, man, because you niggas
is retarded.
You niggas. No, you stop.
But they love the fashion. They love the Gucci.
I like fashion too, but god damn, like the tight suits and okay, y'all went from wearing pants 4, 5, 6 sizes too big to wearing them too small to wearing stretch material. I'm like, man, when are we just gonna get back to being dudes?
Big ass white tee.
When dudes started wearing rompers, you knew the game.
We talked about it on the show when that shit first came out. I was like,
I took that picture of the guy. I took that picture when I was going to school out there in Harold, Washington, and that guy was on the other platform in a pink romper.
Yo, if I ever went out on a date with a nigga and he showed up with a romper on, I'd be like, how you pee? You gotta take your whole shit off? You gotta be butt ass naked?
You're like, nah, they got the little opening right here.
Man, I'd be like, can I borrow that outfit when you done?
Yo, if you get to the point where you and your woman sharing outfits, number one, you're a small dude, or your woman big as fuck. Y'all walking around this bitch looking like the number 10.
Remember they was doing the little stupid ass challenge not too long ago. Oh, which brings up a point. TikTok, okay? I downloaded the TikTok a little while ago. I ain't gonna front. Y'all saw me. I was doing my little thing, but nothing much because I thought it was funny and then watching other people do stupid shit. I have been decided before I even knew about this that I just deleted this shit off my phone. Apparently, TikTok is some fucking spyware from China.
Really?
And now, yeah. Like all through your shit.
Wow.
So Trump is trying to ban that shit, and these fucking little white kids is having a moment. They said, no,
you can't take my TikTok.
Don't take away my dances and shit. Would you rather be spied on by a fucking country? Or would you rather just
go to
How about you create the fucking shit here? I'm sure somebody can do that.
Man.
Because they got motherfuckers to do too much.
They're like, wait, man, you mean I have to create my own shit and think? No, yeah. I want you to do it for me.
That's why I was pushing the thought that when I was still on there and all of this, the racist shit that was going on between this young generation, it's insanity. But they was getting so mad at the development of the apps and how they was getting shut down, but the little racist kids wasn't getting shut down. And I'm just like, so why don't y'all try to band together and get somebody black that's in there to create an app similar to this so y'all can stop fighting the acceptance of these racist motherfucking people. But no.
But wait, more.
But no, you that irritates me. Like, even outside of that fact, why do black people feel like there has to be acceptance? Why? Why do you think that is? Because I just don't fucking get it. I'm at a point where it's just like, I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. I really don't care about your acceptance. I just demand your respect. That's it. Go about your life. Do what you do. Stop fucking with me. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I don't need your acceptance. I don't care how you feel about me. I just need you to fucking respect me. I respect you. You go your way. I go my way. Boom, boom, bam. Why? Why is that so difficult?
That's the problem. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I don't care what anybody think, because that'll be bullshit. I do care what some people think.
I'm talking about racist people.
I know. I'm getting to that. I care about what you all think. I care about what some of my family think. People that I'm close to.
Right.
People want to feel accepted by somebody, you know. And for some strange reason, we haven't got over that. White don't mean power. We give white power, and I'm not saying us, I'm saying as a collective. We give that word white power because we act like anything white is right. And if a black business is right here on the right side and a white business is on the left side, we automatically assume that this white business is better than that black business, only for the sole purpose of them being white. So we want to be accepted. Just like Black Wall Street, when they rebuilt it, white people said, well, you all come do business with us. Black Wall Street could have still been striving today.
When they rebuilt it the second time, because they actually got destroyed twice.
It was rebuilt twice?
Yeah. They destroyed before the first one. Before the second big, it was another one where they just went through, destroyed some of the businesses, whatever. Niggas was like, okay, they jealous, they hate, because it was basically an experiment. It was segregation gone wrong.
Right.
Basically, what you had was white people called themselves, that was the original red line, where they told you, y'all can only live over here. We was like, bet. And we started killing their ass. And at that point, so they came through, looted a couple businesses, destroyed a couple businesses. Black people was like, okay, you know, white people still fucking with us. You know, blah, blah, blah. They rebuilt it. And actually the shit came back even stronger because through that, more businesses came behind that because of the economic, the money being funneled through that community and only that community. Right. So, I mean, if you ever go through, if you ever get a chance to go to Tulsa, because the original Black Wall Street took up something like 38 city blocks, some shit like that. It was huge. Now in Greenville, I want
an expressway going through it.
The shit, it's got an expressway going through it, but like it's like maybe 3 blocks long now. It's like, no, this is not the original. Like visually, you're not really grasping what this was. So they came back through, because you got to think about it. Would they bomb 3? Yeah, they probably would. But 3 blocks, all the shit that if you really do research on how they destroyed Black Wall Street again, this was the second time.
Mm.
All what they did to destroy it, it was just ridiculous. I mean, bombing, you know, all because a white boy tripped. I mean, because a young black boy got on the elevator. The elevator operator was white, a white girl. And she claimed that he.
Actually, she didn't claim anything. She just ran.
She screamed. Actually, she screamed because the thing is that he tripped. The story goes that he tripped on the elevator because you know how the old elevators is. The shit ain't level. He tripped, touched the girl, and she lost her damn mind.
And they said that because she never said she never said he did anything. She just ran and screamed.
You never had to say that. You never had to say that. She screamed.
Right. And white people lost their mind.
Enough said. And so he ran to Greenville, to Greenwood, i.e. Black Wall Street, for to be, you know, for shelter, to be saved. Like, yo, I'm gonna get here, they're gonna leave me alone. And that's what all they needed was an excuse to go in there and do what they did, and that was it.
Well, he was the boy was arrested.
Yeah.
The white people was they came to the sheriff's office to lynch him, and black people in Greenville got word over. They went to the courthouse and the sheriff said, we're not going to let fully armed. They said, we're not going to let anything happen, and they left. The white people came back. They got word in Greenville. They came back. Sheriff said the same thing, and one of the white boys was like, "Nigger, what you gonna do with that gun?" He said, "I will use it if I have to." It was a struggle. The white man got shot. That's when they knew they had to go back to Greenville district, because that's what the white people went at. This boy was never charged for anything. He was actually set free. But this was an excuse. This was from what a lot of survivors in the research that I've been doing on this, they said it was going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
It was just the reason that it happened, because there was a lot of jealous white men that was mad because they felt like nobody black should have more than them. People think they just destroyed it. They didn't just destroy it. They stole from them too.
Mm-hmm.
They went in them houses and they stole.
Yeah, because their houses were better than the white people's house. Right. But historically, look at what we're talking about though. Historically, castles in London are replicas, are bigger replicas of structures that can be found in Africa that are older than the structures in England. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we were the ones who told them, "Hey man, why y'all got these chickens and shit running through y'all house, man? Clean this shit up." You know, but we the savages though. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that was like, no, y'all supposed to live out here. The animals supposed to be out there. Y'all supposed to be separate. Now y'all supposed to be living with these motherfuckers. But we the savages. And then when white people wanted to learn geography and mathematics and astrology and shit, they went to Moor/Africa and learned all that shit from the Moors. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but we the savages though.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
You know.
And then now what people don't talk about is what happened before the Black Wall Street. So I don't know. I can't remember if I mentioned it before about the summer of 1919. They call it Red Summer.
I'm not sure, but I've heard of it. I don't know
Red
if you
Summer is.
I'm sitting up here proud. I'm listening to this nigga. He learning shit.
Oh, he's so smart.
I'm still because I know all about it. Go ahead, preach though.
He's so smart, beautiful, and intelligent.
Smart. I give him intelligent too. I give him that.
So Red Summer, and this is why a lot of people say that it was gonna happen in Tulsa. A lot of white people got mad because a lot of whites came back from the war and blacks had jobs, and white people felt like they were supposed to have those jobs. It's three main cities that is very prominent in this, and that's Chicago, DC, and I can't think of the other one. I can't think of it. It happened in a bunch of cities. It started January 22nd and ended December 27th throughout maybe 50 cities throughout the U.S. So in Chicago, it was a man named Eugene Williams who was okay. People that don't know Chicago, it was two main beaches. You had the 22nd Street Beach, which was for the white people, and you had the 26th Street Beach, which was for black people. Eugene Williams did not know how to swim. He was on a makeshift raft. His raft traveled over to the 22nd Street Beach. The whites started throwing rocks, hit him in the head, he drowned. Blacks went over there to confront them. The police came and they arrested a black man. So all hell broke loose. Unfortunately, all this happened on my birthday, July 27th. Black people showed force, even though they were the minorities in the city. 25 blacks died, but they also killed 14 whites. And they stood up. And this shit went throughout. I don't know why they call it summer, because it should be red year. Because this shit happened throughout the entire year of 1919. And then 2 years later is where you had the other places, Elaine, Arkansas. It's a picture on that man. It damn near brought me to tears the way they did this one black man. It damn near brought me to tears. But 2 years after that,
but we're the savages. If you look at shit, but white people have had no choice but to appropriate from us. I mean, you got to think about it from the abolition of slavery. Who was doing all the farming? Like when you think of farmers now, we think of white families, right? But who was doing all the farming prior to that? See, sharecropping came about because white people didn't know what the fuck to do. So it's like, look, we'll hire these niggas basically to still be our slaves. And why they doing that? We'll actually learn what we need to do to become self-sufficient. Because who was farming the land? Black people. Who was taking care of their babies? Black people. Shit, in some cases, who was breastfeeding their baby? The black women. White people didn't do shit. So that's why when white people come talk about we built this country, you didn't build shit. You was a hell of a manager though. You oversaw some shit, but you didn't build a motherfucking thing. Your ancestors didn't do shit, but still, let's just call it what the fuck it is.
Here's the photo right here.
What up, Tay?
So this one, the photo right here. They put him like on a, I guess like a cross. They bent this man backwards, and I mean,
man, look, I've seen pictures where they hung niggas.
Okay.
Like one of the key things with lynchings, because that lets you know what really bothers white men about black men, is that not only you hung them, that's bad enough, but then you castrate him, or you set him on fire while he's hanging. And where do you start the fire? In his dick region. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the kind of shit that lets you know why white men feel the way they feel about us. But it's like, yo, man, You all perpetrated the myth. So deal with it.
Right.
Deal with it.
What?
Well,
I mean,
the white women
do
didn't help
nothing but
none
deal
when
with
they told
that.
you. The white women didn't help none when they told them it was true, though.
You know what? I ain't got nothing to say.
But but look, this and see, you know what was tripped out? Now I just made a joke about it, but this is not even ethnic, because for whatever reason, white women in authority have always been enamored, let's call it that, by the help, because you have stories from the Romans and Greeks with of the women having sex with the slaves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote gladiators. Let's call it what it was. You can call them gladiators. Them niggas were slaves. You know.
So
I mean, when you speak nothing but facts, it's nothing but science. You can't contest that shit.
I just try. I try. Hey, look, it's 6 o'clock, man. We're gonna have to get up out of. I don't know if y'all want to stay on, but I got a boogie.
I ain't got nothing else to say at this moment. But
no, I gotta.
If you gonna wear a mask, take care of your immune system, motherfuckers.
Niggas.
Right.
And Dave, I'm about to give you a call in a minute too.
Yo, it's your boy Deron. You can call me Diz.
This your boy David the Dude.
Yo, and it's your girl Shells VK. Make sure you check us out. Facebook, YouTube, all that shit. Make sure you feel the real.
And it's your truth versus my logic. Hey, Shells, real quick.
Get out of here.
I'm about to show you what I did to Deron and them in Domino's. Since
All right, here we go.
You can see it too. Deron gonna get on before.
That nigga said, "You're gonna disrespect me on the live."
He gonna get off.
Yo.
All right, y'all. All right, baby girl. I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
All right, y'all, and we out.